I must admit that I entered this industry from a very materialistic and entrepreneurial perspective. I did not presume to have been someone that understood the plant all over the potential benefits it had. I come from data, finance, and banking.
Well, Canada, with its legalization on October 17th of recreational cannabis, certainly has put the cannabis industry in the forefront of the world spotlight. We've seen the Canadian licensed producers raise tremendous amount of investor capital, and many of the companies are now listing on our New York Stock Exchange or NASDAQ.
From an investment perspective, we have seen a massive shift to now legitimate venture capital institutional funding, as well as large activity across the public market. In 2018 in the United States, we project retail sales to reach about $7 billion. We also expect by 2025 that number will go up to almost $25 billion.
These companies have seen billions of dollars are starting to flow in. Certainly with some of the market size, market capitalizations that these companies have attained, certainly the outreach into the industry.
I've been in the business for about 10, so I've seen it develop from where it is 5 years ago to today, and just the market and the market share that the cannabis world or the CBD business is getting into is extraordinary.
What's excited me since is that yes, there is money to be made, but there is also that great double bottom line, meaning we can make money in this industry and candidly still do good. To be at the forefront of seeing how this plant is having not just recreational use, which is great, but true medical impact, which candidly we have better data outside of the US than here, and ultimately potential industrial impact. The advanced industrial applications of hemp could be revolutionary in many mature industries such as automotive, construction, battery, life extension, and even semiconducting. So those types of applications, which I really had no idea of, are kind of revolutionary.
It's hard to tell exactly how big the industry is because there's still so much underground. But it is growing very quickly, and it's well into the tens to hundreds of millions, billions of dollars, and is really just changing the overall market completely. All the farming technologies, all the different go-to-market strategy technologies, it's just incredible. And then you combine that with a bunch of dispensaries and this entrepreneurship that this country hasn't seen since the dot-com era. It's just explosive and very exciting.
I think that around the industry, my experience in Massachusetts, I cannot say enough for clarifying and pushing forward an equity program that has real teeth. Cannabis is a uniquely new industry. It's very innovative. It lends itself very well to small business entrepreneurs in the LGBT community, minorities, women-owned. This industry's future lies in the most expansive application and welcoming doors to those populations. Without it, I don't see the full potential.